Hey, I'm Glen Chau from Mini GT, and we are here at Nuremberg 2026. So we are going to talk about a few special cars here on display, right? So
Yeah,
sounds
and we have picked some here
okay.
on the table, like Kaido House here.
Yeah. So this is the Volkswagen T1 reimagined by Jun Imai, and it was a very actually we had this idea almost 3 years ago. So it was an interesting discussion. We were like, I was asking Jun, so next to Nissan Datsun, what do you want? And he's like, how about a T1? I said, so you want a simple, like, no, I want a T1 with kind of like a truck back, with maybe a Porsche engine. I was like, okay, the Hot Wheel Jun is talking. And then now we didn't have time to get to it until last year, but you can see this unique creation. But Jun's idea about how you approach a T1, is the design and what you possibly create.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you have it in several colors, or it will come
Yes.
in several colors.
Yeah. So this is one of the first, few colors, and we got a couple more here. And more will be coming as well. Yeah.
Real nice.
Yes. Some is more vibrant, some is more classic, neutral. Yeah. So
And if we continue with the Kaido House,
yes.
here's a Toyota Trueno.
Yeah. So similar, not as extreme as our T1, but
No.
it's still Jun's vision. Like how would he wide body and lower a Toyota Trueno, and what he created in this car.
Yeah,
I mean, it's hard to call Kaido House saddle, but compared to this is, but it's so unique, and you can see all the details in the engines.
yeah. And here's some kind of a new
Yes.
collection.
So this is called Cube Cars.
Yeah.
We launched this late last year. It was designed to give you kind of a friendly, easy, smile, kind of charming way to car collecting. So for me, myself, like every day we shaves, colors, all like issues, and you get so addicted to spend your time.
Yeah.
And sometimes we look, model like this, it kind of puts a smile, relax you.
Yeah.
You can look cute. You still capture the essence of the car by this cute and put a smile. And additionally, we have many, the good other half, the girlfriend, the wife,
Yeah.
the kids, they want to learn more about our passion on model cars.
Yeah.
But they found the real car is a little bit too much for them to absorb. But they found that this kind of, we call the tune style design, more approachable and understand easily. So we actually have a big following of female collectors in Asia and US, this type of car. So it's something we create just more like an extreme opposite of Mini GT.
Yeah.
But it still wants to put a smile on collector's face when you see it, because it still carry the feature of the shape that you can recognize immediately. Yeah.
And
So we start with a couple Japanese car, and now we will have Evo, E30, Lamborghinis. So more is coming.
yes. And here we have something special. Volkswagen models.
Yes.
Really, really nice. ID bus
Yeah.
and the original one
Yes.
in the Porsche version. Do you have a cooperation with Volkswagen?
Yes.
Yes.
So it's all a product like everybody knows, 40 license.
Yeah.
And this is one of our newest. We kind of want to release these two in a similar time.
Yeah.
Because, like this is echo each other, T1 and newest ID bus. And T1 is always one of my favorite cars. So I was really happy when we get to do this. Even, for example, the VW logo we used to a photo H bar. I mean, we call it actually the metal stickers. So you can get that metal look
Yeah.
feeling from the design.
It looks really, really nice.
Yes.
This is a real classic.
Yeah.
En renntjänst. should we go here and look in
Yeah.
the window with all the cars here?
Yeah, we
Here's
still
Kaido and
Yeah.
prototypes.
The Kaido, we have prototype of R33s, and then we have more Kaido Street, which is more even wild looking kind of shape June is experimenting. And then even you have some truck with like American style vintage liveries in the matte color.
Yeah.
So
Are you planning to do some trucks maybe? I mean, the Silverado is a small truck, but are you thinking about big trucks?
well, big trucks will be in the mini GT where we'll be semi trucks like
Yeah?
Scania. And, it'll be
Wow.
Another display case inside.
Yeah.
So this is the BBR collection on
Yeah.
the right.
We were talking a bit about BBR the last year, and
Yes.
this is on your roof.
Yeah, so right now the BBR you actually go through is a first minor upgrade. So
Yeah.
the newer BBR, like most of the one we display here, they will actually have brake system. They will start
Okay.
have brake inside the BBRs.
Okay.
Yeah, we have the idea of how to design the brake, but we want to work with BBR first to do a small production.
Okay.
To make sure the technique is mature and can be widely implemented in a larger production volume.
Yeah.
So BBR is the first line getting the brake system.
Wow.
Yeah.
How does it work? Do you press on the car or how?
No, it's like there's additional parts in there, but we need to make sure that parts won't interfere the smooth rolling of the car.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah. And then over here with the mini GT, of course, we have a couple of different people coming.
Yeah.
One getting a lot of attention was the Bentley board.
Huh?
And I get people ask, Glenn, why this car? I said, why not? I mean, look how big that thing is. Compared to a prototype,
Yeah.
it's bigger than a bus.
Yeah.
But we want to, it's an opportunity for us to go visit where the Bentley began, where the brands, and how that vintage Bentley compare with a modern car.
Yeah.
We want to bring
I
that-
mean, it's really huge. You look at the C4.
yes.
Yeah.
It's almost like a train.
Yeah. And you have quite some Porsche and
Yes.
Red Bulls and
Yeah, so we continue with all the very race car, like Red Bull F1. We have the Porsche GT3, 963, the Daytona winner, and such. So, and then we also show the updated.
and Lamborghinis.
Yeah, many different Lamborghinis, and then even McLaren, and then we have a whole bunch of Aston Martin
Oi, oi, oi.
from the James Bond collection. So let me grab this particular one.
Yeah.
It's come here. So that was in the movie. It's full damage, losing the door with bullet hole and scratch.
You don't have to use the hammer at home. Don't do this
It
at
is a
home.
little interesting story because when we did
Yeah?
our presentation to James Bond,
Yeah.
I asked, "Oh, this car I want to make, but the car looks pretty bad, beat up, scratched, missing a door. Are you sure you're gonna allow us to make kind of such damaged car?"
Yeah.
And they're like, "Why not? It's in the movie." I was like, "Oh, but also Martin may not be happy to hear about this."
Yeah.
And the James Bond said, "Don't worry, James Bond will make them say yes."
Okay. That's nice.
So now, 12 months later, we have this
So,
car.
a smashed car.
Yes.
To full price.
Yes. Even missing the door, right?
Yeah.
We should give you a discount because it's missing a door.
Yeah.
But its job is like how to create these images around the car and
Yeah.
make it realistic.
How have you made this?
Yeah, we had to pet printing them and try to experiment different pattern
Yeah.
to create this old damaged James Bond car.
Yeah.
And that was one of my favorite car this year from the James Bond collection.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then here we have some of
And
the
here are some
Valhalla,
Fords.
yeah, and Fords. With the Fords
in a row.
Yes.
And Hyundai and everything here.
Yes.
And here's Lancia.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
And then Here with the sample of a Cadillac Eldorado. Yeah. Yeah, we want to bring back the all-American, the low-rise, smooth,
Yeah.
convertible. Yeah.
Will you make a lot of lowriders?
Yeah, we want to start making some of the car in that era to show, the modern collector. And we're gonna try a little, try some French car,
Yeah.
2CV and
Yeah.
DS19. And
There's a lot of classics here.
yes, and probably like 1.5 years ago, a lot of collector asking about American vintage car.
Yeah.
Now you see we have a whole bunch Mustangs.
Very good.
All these Mustangs.
Thank you so much for what
Yes,
you're doing.
Yes.
Should we look at the big ones too?
Yes.
This is scale 1 to 18.
So these are the 1 to 18, the top speed range we produce. So on the top you have various hypercar or luxury car like Bentley, Mustang GTD. Down here is all the race car, prototype, BMW, Mercedes, Porsche. We have the Tourbillon from Bugatti, prototype samples. We have AMG GT3. Of course, famous air racing Skeleton Porsche.
This is a known one.
Yep, and then a Corvette, racing Daytona 24.
Very nice.
Yeah, and here we have the 12 scale Mustangs from 7 Series. It's the bigger scale, and here's the 143s.
And these Porsches keep on coming back.
Yes. And then over here is our motorbike area. Like we have a big 1/4 scale Ducati bike.
And what this big one? What is it?
It's a Ducati Panigale, and we want to see when we do a larger scale and
Yeah.
actual price. So we still don't have the final price, but our target is controlled at about $600
Okay.
for this large model, diecast.
And we have some things left here.
Yeah, so we have Harley Davidsons. So we will start introduce the Harley Davidson range to our 143, and we announce in MDX we will have them in 164 as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.